All right. Both players have kept 7, it sounds like. Urion revealed. Planner Nexus. Expedition map. Volcanic Island for Adam.
Volcanic Island and pass turn.
Draw.
Hyrule?
Yeah. There's a stopper.
Yep.
Cast the One Ring.
So the One Ring has just hit the stack. We saw this deck earlier on today's stream. It is like a blue Cloudpost deck. Daze on the One Ring. That feels like a good card to Daze.
Draw.
Seen some interesting decks on today's stream. This blue Cloudpost deck is one of them. Corey Steel Cutter decks in Legacy are hot right now. Definitely a top deck in the format.
Play Wasteland.
Yep.
Wasteland.
Planner Nexus.
Go after the Planner Nexus. I like that.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right, the Tempo deck doing what the Tempo deck does. Dazing, Wastelanding. Another Planner Nexus, though. 4 mana.
I'll filter for blue, so
Yeah.
I'll have 2 colorless and 1 blue.
Yeah.
Cast a stock up.
Who's up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stock up happening here. Stock up. Seeing quite a bit of Legacy play. The right amount. Great addition to this format, in my opinion. 2 cards selected.
To the bottom. Pass turn.
Untap up and jump.
Yep.
This is the. I haven't played against this one.
Both of these players consistently at the top tables at our local Legacy events. Both players switch it up, play a couple of different decks. But this is my first time seeing Marat play Cloudpost. I had not seen Marat play Cloudpost before, at least not that I remember. Like to see people showing up with something new, trying something new. Another Urza's Tower. Marat has 7 mana available right now.
Oh, you have basic islands, probably not trample. Yeah. Alright, I'll take 4. But I'll still cast it.
Yeah.
Then I'll ping you.
Cloudpost is kind of the big mana deck in Legacy.
Stock up again.
Stock up. And stock up again. Not too bad. Able to filter mana through that Planner Nexus. Haven't seen Urion in action with this deck yet. But it's there. Maybe we'll see it in this match. Who knows?
I will.
I'm gonna ninja too. I'm debating.
1 colorless floating. Cast a Disruptor Foot.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, fetching Scalding Tarn in response to Disruptor Flute makes a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did I play Learning Switch?
Yeah.
And try and listen for what gets named here.
So when this comes into play, what happens?
Name Wasteland,
Is, so it comes into play, and
and then I name something. You can read it.
as it enters the battlefield,
All right, so getting a refresher on what the flute does here. Rod has named Wasteland.
Wasteland, yep. And I will pass turn.
Disruptor Flute sees a lot of Legacy play for sure. A Flash, Needle Effect, Flute Effect, I guess now, is proven to be good enough at 2 mana. And then that kind of bonus text of spells with the chosen name cost 3 more has mattered quite a bit. Okay, so Volcanic Island now for Adam, who still doesn't have any threats. If you're playing as tempo against Cloudpost, you need to get those threats on the board and start attacking. There's Corey Steel Cutter, though. Mishra's Bauble. Gonna get a Monk. And attack, tapping the equipment. Wow.
I will follow you. Okay.
All right, Adam got to take a look at the card. I did not.
I will draw for my turn.
Yeah, the Disruptor Flute can tax combo cards. So you'll see Disruptor Flute come in sometimes and name, I don't know, Dread Return, Doomsday, stuff like that, combo cards. And it's been effective in that way, even when there's no activated ability that necessarily needs to be shut off to win the game.
I'll force.
I will crack this.
Yep.
And we're going to float 1.
Expedition map getting cracked here. What are we looking for? All right, just an Urza's Tower. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a Tabernacle or something. Just looking for mana.
Does this? Okay, yeah, that's fine.
So, thank you. So,
What would have been the worst land for Marat to look for there? Ooh. All right. Ugin, Eye of the Storms gets a scoop. This card is messed up. Looks like Marat's taking a mulligan to 5, which Adam's not too unhappy about. Adam will fetch to start the game.
Yeah, the brainstorm that you cannot use it.
I know.
Volcanic Island to start.
I think you got me. Is this 5? I would have to go all on it to not take 1 damage. Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, the hammer blows, so this doesn't trigger even.
Trigger?
Yeah.
Dragon's Range Channeler is in. As some of you may be aware, Corey Steel Cutter was recently banned in Standard. It was alchemized. I don't know. It was adjusted in Alchemy on Arena. It was a little bit problematic in the smaller formats. For Legacy, though, it has come in and been a nice addition to the format, in my opinion. A great new card to play with and some great gameplay so far. That's an island for Marat, then Expedition map once again. Brainstorm, Surveil. Adam's got that creature on the board. A little bit different than game 1. Going to get the offense up and running as soon as possible. Wasteland surveilled away. Interesting. Wasteland could be important in this matchup. We do know, though, that Marat could potentially shut off Wasteland with stuff like Flute, so it's possible Adam already has Wasteland in hand. There's a lot to consider with that.
These two back on top.
Obviously, though, Wasteland could end up being an important card in the matchup, which is why Marat tried to shut it off. Dragon's Rage Channeler gets in for an attack. Yeah, seems reasonable here. Trying to get that Delirium as soon as possible. Trying to get more creatures on the board. Close this game out as quickly as possible is the plan for Adam, most likely. There's a Glimmer Post, gain a life. One of the cards that, we were talking about moments ago. Cloudpost, if you let the game go long, they eventually just run away with it. Glimmer Post is a big reason why. Like, they just play a Glimmer Post, gain 6 life, and, you just never can close out the game. They just make the game go longer and longer and longer until you die. So Surveil's a Scalding Tarn into the yard after the fetch. No Delirium, I think, still at this point. Just Artifacts, instant land. Wasteland from hand. Corey Steel Cutter, okay. Surveil.
Trigger's good.
Trigger's good.
Spin it.
Brazen Borrower into the yard now. Is that Delirium then? I believe so.
Got delirium.
Graveyard out of order. Major violation.
Second spell each turn. Okay, got it. So this was your first, second. So okay.
Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. Well, if you're rooting for the Izzet Cutter deck, things are going well so far, it seems. An attack is coming in. Corey Steel Cutter getting tapped. Very interesting.
Here end step, I will crack the map.
End step cracking the exhibition map. A little scary. What is Marat looking for? We're about to find out.
Nexus.
Planar Nexus it is. This will often be the card they tutor for. It kind of enables a bunch of the messed up stuff that the Cloudpost deck is capable of. It's a Locust. It's a Nurse's. It's a power plant. It's a mine.
Play the Nexus. I will cast Disruptor Floats.
Wasteland. Okay.
Lane Wasteland.
Yeah.
Is that Flute on Wasteland again? Adam doesn't like that.
Heat.
But Adam has the offense up and running. All hope is not lost. Ponder. Surveil triggers.
Triggers first, I guess. Bring it. Keep that on top.
Obviously post sideboard as well. It's possible, you know, a braid or something blows up Flute, Wasteland you. You know, there's some big plays that Adam could make here.
I'll put these two on top for this one. Bolt you.
Bolt to the face. Uh-oh.
Just a second.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
going to make a dude,
Yeah.
which you can equip that, and then so this is going to go to 3, 6, 9, 12. And then the other one is going to be, this gives +1 or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
We're not trying to figure this out. Chat saw a Flusterstorm. Now I see it. Fluster on Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, so it's for 3.
all copies.
Got it, okay. So, this will still make the dude move this over.
That's on 2
Two.
prowess triggers.
Yeah, and then I'll move to combat.
Yes.
And now it's gonna give me the force roll now. Watch.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Adam then forgot about the surveils, right? Or did that happen already? I kind of forgot. Could end up mattering here. A little bit of an error if so. But Marat has dropped down to 4. Adam has 4 creatures. Marat's got to play the 1 ring or something. 4 life is going to be a little tough to stabilize with.
Yeah, game 3.
Okay, we're moving on to game 3. Okay, so chat seems to think the surveils happened. I probably just forgot. Moving on to game 3.
He's dead on board. He would just cast you, then he exiled.
Yorion officially revealed as a companion.
Start to
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't have as many like tiny.
Trinket artifacts.
By the way, folks, top left of your screen, we see Neutral Ground Gaming, our monthly gift sub leader. We also keep track of bits or cheer on this channel. You can cheer some insanely low amount of bits right now and just get your name up on the screen. What are bits?
So like when it was 24, it was on like 17 or 19, depending on the game.
I'll keep 2.
All right, looks like both players kept 7, or it sounds like it. Planar Nexus passed the turn.
Volcanic Island, last turn.
Yeah, crop rotation is usually a key card in these Cloudpost decks. Obviously, this is a bit of a different take on Cloudpost than what we're used to seeing. Usually they're green-based. This is a blue-based version. So not having Cloudpost could weaken the deck in some ways, but obviously having blue could strengthen the deck in other ways. Can't hurt to try things.
Draw.
Both players just making land drops so far. Adam, as we saw in game 2, getting that offense up and running as soon as possible helps quite a bit in this matchup. I think if I'm Marat here, I'm relieved to not see any creatures on the other side to start game 3.
Turn. Cast Brainstorm.
Yeah.
End step Brainstorm. Okay, maybe the Surveils last game were skipped because the top card of the deck was known, and we wanted to keep it there. That's possible. Not super important, but that is a very good point. Andy in the chat saying stock up is like 2 crop rotations. Yeah, I mean, stock up is obviously a powerful card. You know, this blue version of Cloudpost has some other ways to accomplish its mission. But crop rotation, obviously, very powerful legacy card. Sculling Tarn gets cracked here after the Brainstorm. Still one of the most powerful things you can do in Legacy is Brainstorm and then Fetch. Legacy players love that. They love Brainstorm plus Fetch. It's their favorite thing. Anything gets in the way of it, they get upset. Bowmaster, Opposition Agent, Narset, Hole Breacher, they hate that stuff. They just want to Brainstorm and then Fetch. That's really the whole point of why we're here. Brainstorm, Fetch. Just keeping it real, everybody. Thinking about a Surveil.
You spawn, try to draw 1.
I mean, if I get a Tezzeret, I guess that's like the big
I'll bin it.
Yep.
And then
Non-blue players in shambles. Force of Negation surveilled away. Interesting. Core Steel Cutter. Okay. Trying to get that offense up.
Try to, draw 1.
Force pitching repeal. We were talking moments ago about missing crop rotation. I mean, Force of Will in your Cloudpost deck sounds interesting. Okay, protecting the Core Steel Cutter with a Force of Will pitching Daze. So we're not going to get to Flurry this turn. But Core Steel Cutter is in.
Okay.
it doesn't trigger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotcha.
I will pass turn after that.
Draw for turn.
All right, no Flurry this turn. Had to fight over the cutter on the stack.
Glimmer post. I gain 2.
Glimmer Post, gain 2 life.
And say go.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Drop.
Yep.
Play land for turn. Card.
Another cutter. Okay. Mishra's Bauble, trigger the cutters. Thanks a lot, Wizards, for the Flurry mechanic and the Prowess mechanic, right, chat?
Attack for 4.
All right, tapping those equipments again. Very interesting. Attacking for 4.
I'm going to cause an X command for 1 with the modes Scry, Draw, and then exile a creature for 1 or less. So I'll target one of the modes.
All right, Kozilek's command, going to remove a monk, scry, draw.
I'll draw that.
Okay.
And then I take 2.
Yeah. 2. And then I will bobble you. Or bobble, actually, sorry. I bobble myself. I'm going to bobble myself.
Okay, going to take a look at the top of his own deck here. We have a fetch, so we could change the top of the deck if we want. Looks like that wasn't what we wanted. And, wow, Adam fixed it. Untapping the equipments. Round of applause on that. You love to see it. Eye of Ugin, though, is scary.
3 cards.
You know what? Things are coming together on today's stream. We untap the equipments. The board is now represented correctly, or presented correctly. Things are not going too badly on today's stream, I gotta say. It's been a good stream. We might post this one on YouTube.
I'll attempt to blast.
Hydroblast going after the cutter. All right. Not bad.
There you go.
Draw.
Yep.
Not enough mana to activate Ayavugan just yet. Another Corey Steel Cutter. All right, so Marat might yeah. Things are getting interesting. Mr. Rainforest got correct here. Yeah, the proper monk tokens are a nice touch. Great point. This has been a good stream. We're liking this one.
Okay. Now I know what you're doing.
Ponder.
Yeah.
I played against this a few times.
Yeah, this is an all-timer, I think, Jerry.
That goes up by 2 because I cast boots and these get the.
Most of our streams are like kind of sad, but this one's actually pretty good. Mort says it's always a good stream. Thanks.
Put these 2 back on top and draw this.
Combat.
And because I artifact now.
Move to combat.
All right, we're moving to combat. Marat is you're tapping the equipments again. Marat is getting it. Oh, we're on top. He fixed it. He fixed it.
These have blood.
Well, this is getting exciting, Chad. I don't know about you, but I'm having a good time.
Whatever you
Yep.
Before damage.
Uh-oh. Before damage. Harry has arrived in the chat. Harry's really late. Kozilek's command again.
Play the colors with this.
Yep.
Yeah.
These. Yeah, I'll leave one island up, so I'll do 3. Wait, sorry, for 2. X is 2. And I will choose the mods for create 2 spawns and then scry 2 and draw. 2 scry 2 and draw.
Yeah.
So,
All right, making 2 spawns, scry 2, draw. Oh, boy.
scry 2.
Yep.
1, 2. Oh no, you take. Sorry. No, when it works like
With the
when,
double.
when I cast these,
Yeah, you gotta pretend you're holding up Metallic Rebuke. Keep those equipments untapped.
9, you're gonna take 2.
Okay, people are like vacuuming in the background. At the shop, they keep the shot clean, you know. The the wheels are coming off. Yeah, the Eldrazi spawn tokens. We might have to issue a ticket to Marat here for these Eldrazi spawns.
That's fine.
You have 3 cards in that, right?
Yep.
3 cards in hand for Adam. Do we want to block with these spawns? Don't forget the Corey Steel Cutter gives trample.
I will.
Yeah.
2 prowess triggers on the monk that's not equipped.
And then take 4.
All right. Chump blocked. Marat takes 4. Looks like players have not updated the life totals, though. Yeah, Ayavugan does reduce K command.
I can just cast
Yeah,
it.
pass turn after that.
Unless you have.
It's just colorless Eldrazi spells, and Kozilek's command is an Eldrazi spell. Kindred source, kindred instant. Eldrazi type.
So basically,
All right, players didn't update the life totals, but I don't know if they're keeping track off to the side on a pen and pad. Expedition map. Marat should be at 15, right? Cracking the map.
I'm gonna get an Urgent Tower and play that.
Because I saw one of the lists that was posted recently was like 3 of them were in like the top 8.
all the digital life counters. Yaps. Great for streams like this one you're watching right now, so that spectators can see what the life totals are. Not great at actually tracking the life,
Passes right after that.
is what we've learned by doing this channel for a couple of years.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Plus the Eldrazi.
Yeah, yeah,
depending on the
yeah,
discount.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that can't tap for mana, right?
This cannot tap for
Okay.
mana.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
Yep.
Drop.
Yep.
Hopefully life totals don't end up being mixed up too much in this game. We'll see how this unfolds.
Price of progress.
Oh crap! Price of progress.
It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I have to respond to that.
Potentially 8 damage coming in here. Adam has a wasteland. Murat thinking about responding to price of progress. Prowess triggers on the monks. First spell of the turn.
Go. Cosmetics. Command modes are scry 4, draw 1, and make 4 nudes.
Yeah.
All right, making 4 Eldrazi spawn and scry 4, draw 1.
Okay, so scry 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kozilek's command, as we were talking about earlier on today's stream in another match. What about the color pie? Legacy players very, very knowledgeable about what the color pie is and what it should be.
One up top, rest.
Experts, actually.
And price is good, so I eat 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
I take 8 as well. Probably shouldn't have.
All right, both players taking 8 damage. It looks like the life totals were not fixed for last turn's 4 damage that came in. It just was not punched into the life counter, so that could end up mattering here. Lightning bolt to the face. Murat should be at 4 now. Murat still might be in major trouble, though. A lot of monks. You equip one's trample. Murat has, I believe, now... Is it 4 Eldrazi spawns?
So you're at 8.
Seems like Adam might be considering life totals being wrong. Let's see.
All of them.
No, I guess not. All right, well. Big attack coming in. It happens, folks. Sometimes life totals get mixed up. Everybody relax. Everybody just calm down.
2 twos, 3, 3, and then these are 1 ones.
But the reason why I pointed out the digital life counter situation. If you're going to play some competitive Magic, bring a pen and pad. Keep track of life totals that way. Don't use one of these digital things if you're playing Magic for money.
I think I'm in this one board. First game against us.
This is not a Comp Party Hell event. This is Monday Night Legacy. But an attack is coming in. It's a lot of damage potentially.
These are 2 triggers.
Oh, these are all 2? Oh,
These are all 3.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Yeah. Those are the not summoning new
Got
ones.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, so there are 2 prowess triggers on the 3 monks that are not equipped. The 2 equipped monks are 2/2s with trample.
So I can...
Adam still has that wasteland open. Could potentially cut something before Marat starts the turn. Would you go for Eye of Ugin or Planner Nexus here, chat?
Here, I take 7.
Chat has no idea.
Alright, I'll block 2 of these guys, and then I'll take 7 before any spells. Go to 1.
Marat is going to 1.
And then second main, I'll wasteland the.
For a moment, I thought Marat was telling him which one to wasteland. They're just moving it around. It would have been funny, though. You should waste this one.
The planar nexus.
Sure.
All right, going after Planner Nexus. I like that choice. Rand says, I block the MTGO life total displays with sticky notes to force myself to get better at pen and paper tracking. Interesting.
It was like a 50-50, you know?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Whatever it takes, I guess. Planner Nexus comes back down, though. Marat had a replacement. Marat's at 1 life, though. And obviously, Adam has a lot of creatures on the board.
So these die.
This size, yeah.
These are
2 2s. 1
1 1s.
This goes.
Here, this I take 5.
Even like Glacial Chasm or something like that is not going to be great here. The One Ring buys a turn, but not going to be super great. A Glimmer Post rather than a Planner Nexus might have been... Oh, yeah, I don't know. Ugin, okay. Okay. Still not going to be enough, probably, but interesting.
My hand
Are
is
you
Dazer.
with the
Days. Oh, man.
You can search if you want.
Okay. Go.
I'll pay for today's.
Yeah.
So I'll exile one of the equipped ones.
One of the equipment? Or the creatures?
One of the. Wait, sorry. It's
Wait, Doctor.
Yeah, this Ugin might not be enough, but...
yeah, I'll exile the steel cutter.
Yeah.
All right, getting rid of the cutter.
Sorcery. Sorcery creature.
It activate its loyalty ability, gain 3 life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna die. I'll see what I draw.
No,
All right, let's see how this goes.
Life, right?
6. Yeah, I don't have any bronze. So 7. I'll go to 9. 4.
Marat already played a land, so it's not looking good.
And that's GG's value.
Liquor games.
GG's. The cutter.
I just draw this.
Got it.
Force of negation just drawn. Well played.